Like I said, we have a forum of guests, and they got a nice topic, and they're going to introduce themselves and tell us a little about what they want to share with us. Ladies first.
Oh, hey there. My name is Robin Coley. I work for Collaborative Support Programs of New Jersey. We are a mental health supportive organization, and we work in various areas, and I'm here tonight to talk a little bit about respite services and then to share my story.
Thank you.
I'm Paul Nichols, HRG Bergen Community News, and I'm a community advocate, especially for homeless and people with mental health issues, and I'm part of Stigma Free.
Thank you. I was talking to Alexander Alman, and he's the one that told me about the respite house. I was not familiar with it, and it sounds like a nice ordeal. I mean, could you explain more about the respite house and what they do?
Yes, it is actually a beautiful opportunity for people who are in emotional crisis.
Yeah.
And what they get a chance to do is stay with us for 10 days to work on a daily activity with staff one-on-one. So they create a wellness plan around their self-defined goals about the crisis they're currently experiencing, and they get to work on mental health coping skills. So it's a lot. It's also a wonderful house. We have 3 respites, actually.
Oh, well, they're all located.
Yeah, we have one in Passaic County, Essex County,
Okay.
and we have one in Middlesex County.
All right. Okay.
So we support all of northern New Jersey.
Sounds
So
good.
Bergen County, Passaic County, Sussex County, Morris County. So ours is in Passaic, and it's a wonderful opportunity for people to work on their emotional health, their mental health, and most of our services are provided with by people with lived experience with a mental health diagnosis.
Sounds good. Paul, you're no stranger to us. You're no stranger to WFDU. You've been around a little bit. Yeah, I've seen you a little bit everywhere, from the Reformed Church to homelessness to dealing with mental health. Give us a little information about your church and what's going on there.
Well, first of all, I want to do a shout out to, of course, the River Mission. No, every day there's something. No matter how bad it gets, sometimes it's just waking up is grateful. Sometimes that's all it takes is that. But I mean, there's so many things that have happened. I mean, from the day that I lost everything, and then was kicked out of the shelter, banned for life, and then waking up behind Pep Boys one morning and starting the HRG resource guide with all the food pantries and social services. I'll tell you one thing, because I've been on before, many people remember, they used to be a social service office in Hackensack, and this is one way how, well, you'll see. What I'm going to say is that, they used to have to go there to apply for services for your Medicaid and the food stamps and everything else. And every time you go there, they tell you to bring this, and then the next time they tell you to bring that, and everybody's getting like, wait, why don't I just bring it all at once? It almost seems like they don't want you to do that.
Oh, wow.
And people would run out of there screaming and yelling, and I mean, I would get frustrated, but I was like, no, I'm going to write this up, and I'm going to give everybody this thing. You go in with everything now. And now the woman that was running the place sits on the Hackensack Stigma Free Zone Committee. My church, not religion, my church and my spirituality. The River Mission's helped me out a lot. Yeah, I've had definitely some great experiences just hanging in there. I go to a place called CDH Care, Comp Care. I'd say it's probably the best.
Where's that located? On Moore Street?
It is on, I believe, yeah.
Moore Street, yeah.
I just walked there, so I don't even know.
Yeah, it's 25 Moore Street, off Salem. I know exactly what's
I was mixing it up with Salem. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I go there, and they're really wonderful there. One of the things that I did a couple years ago, and the county executive actually pushed the ordinance or whatever it's called to make Code Blue.
Yes, yes.
for the winter when it gets really cold out.
Mm-hmm.
And the state had pushed that through to be a law or whatever you want to call it.
Could you explain it? What Code Blue is all about?
Code Blue was when the temperature hit 32 with precipitation or 25 without.
Okay,
that
yes.
Shelters could not refuse you.
Mm.
Well, I would like. There's actually a bill that Assemblywoman Valerie Huddle sponsored. I don't know what the bill number is, but it's Code Red, and that's the summer version.
Oh wow! It gets too hot, yeah.
And when it gets hot out,
yeah, because it does.
Time,
yeah.
And it's been getting hotter up here than years ago, I guess.
Starting to feel like Texas or something.
Yeah, the humidity's unbelievable.
Yeah, right.
But if you're on medication, it's dangerous, downright deadly. It's deadly being outside all day.
Wow.
So I would love to see this bill passed if it hasn't already, and I would like to see each county go by it. One like the Code Blue, there was one county or one city, I should say, I can't remember, somewhere in Ocean County, I think, that said, you know what, the heck with it, we're not going to do the 32 with wind chill with the precip or 25 without. 35 degrees. You come in, we're going to help you.
But I do know, it's important. It's important to get out of our own way.
Right.
It's important to take a look at our stressful thoughts and see if they're actually true. Right? Are they really true to our hearts?
Right.
Right? Is that stress really true? And then meet ourselves where we're at. There's that great Arthur Ashe quote: "Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can."
Yeah.
And you know what? And that gets, I think one of the greatest things that parents learn from their kids. Their kids come back from school, and Virginia and New York have mandated that every one of their grade schools is taught mental health awareness and education.
Awesome.
And I think everybody should, every school should do that. I think every school around the country should be mandated that. And I think I took the mental health first aid training. That is one of the greatest. I had a nurse come up to me and said, "Do I have to? I don't have to take it, right? Because I'm a nurse." Like there's nobody that doesn't have to.
Yeah,
it's good for doctors.
Across all lines. It's not all lines.
I mean, everybody will learn something.
Yes,
from that mental health first aid course, and I mean. One of the toughest subjects, they were showing the thing on the school shootings and all that, and recently, and the person, or they actually prevented a couple of them.
Yeah.
Security's great, but again, if there's no education and some people, you see someone that's having a mental health crisis or know that they're having a problem with something, get them help. And maybe you're gonna,
it's a dance, right?
Yes,
we're learning the dance right now.
Yeah,
we're learning the dance.
Every time I see one of these, I cringe, and of course we all feel bad for these people. And this is a tough topic, but you see moms demand action, go after the guns. I think New Jersey has one of the strongest gun laws. Let's start focusing on mental health. Let's start focusing on mental health.
It's all good.
One of the hardest things. There's a lot of people. We were talking before about how many more and more people are becoming. I think more people are aware of their mental illness or mental health now, which is great. And it's okay to not be okay. And it's, if anybody, I'm finding there are still people though that have mental health condition or issues, and they still are hesitant on getting help for one reason or another, whether it's getting into the system, the quote unquote get into, I don't want to be labeled, I don't want to get in the system, I won't be able to get a job.
List out so many wonderful hotlines. Sometimes it just takes a phone call.
Yes.
Sometimes it just opens that door.
The programs and situations they need to go through. So there's various things that happens around that is very positive that transfers questions. And we're coming upon that time, y'all. I appreciate y'all, being here.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
it.
you for having me.
Like I said, if y'all ever want to come back, you got my telephone number. You got me. I'm at. I'm at. I see you all the time, and you can call me anytime you want to. This is all about substance. I mean, all about a program that's trying to give some substance to uplift somebody, to make things better out there, because it's so crazy that we need something or somebody to kind of, show, like you said, the torch, pass the torch.
And there's a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
That's just not me and Paul.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Definitely.
It's good stuff. Thank you so much, Anthony.
All right, then. No problem. Y'all take care and have a good one.
Much love.